Now, the banned BBC documentary, India, the Modi Question, is going to be aired in Australian Parliament House in Canberra. This is the news. It is going to be aired when Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, is meeting Prime Minister Albanese in Australia, and he is there on a 3-day tour, and that is the time it is going to be aired. It is going to be aired while the Prime Minister is having discussion with the Australian Prime Minister, while the Prime Minister is having discussion with the businessmen, tradesmen in Australia, so on and so forth. That is the time the news says it is going to be aired. Now, is this news correct? The answer is yes and no. Before I get into the yes and no factor, let us understand who exactly are involved in this. Now, from India, Akashi Bhatt, daughter of the jailed Gujarat police officer Sanjeev Bhatt, is going to speak on the occasion of the screening of this particular documentary. Mr. Akar Patel, former Amnesty International, former head of Amnesty International in India, he is going to be speaking on the screening of this particular documentary. It's a 2-part documentary. From Australia, Senator David Shoebridge and Jordan Steele John, both Australian Greens Party member, will be addressing the audience during the screening. Now, one more thing is happening, that the two of them and the deputy leader, Marine Faruqi, and these two people, that is David Shoebridge and John Steele, all three of them are urging the Australian Prime Minister to take up human rights issue with the Prime Minister of India during his visit to Australia. मुझे नहीं लगता है वो सब होगा, but these people are urging the Australian Prime Minister to do that. Now, this is the story. Now, this is why I said yes. Now, I will tell you why I said no. Because I said no is because this documentary is not aired by the Parliament of Australia. There is no government endorsement to this airing and all that. In the Parliament House in Canberra, in Australian Parliament House in Canberra, there are halls which can be rented privately by private citizens. This show is being aired by a private group by renting a place in the Parliament House. So there is no endorsement of the government, that is Government of Australia. There is no any endorsement from any official bodies in Australia. It is a private function. So that is why I said the news is not entirely correct. So a private group is airing India, the Modi Question privately, and for which they have called a lot of speakers, and these speakers are talking about it. Will this have any impact on Modi's visit to Australia? The answer is no. Will this have any impact on the outcome of Modi's visit to Australia? The answer is no. So this is what the screening is, and the screening and the impact of that screening is all about. Till I see you on my next report, take care.